Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 4. The Helltide is going to end in 1 minute 30. I was just having a look on the map to see what there was that we could do. I think we're going to be running more dungeons today, doing some gambling and trying to push up closer towards level 75, which I think is probably the next key breakpoint for us. So we're going to be running more tier 27 dungeons. And once we're at level 75, I'm going to take a proper stock of our survivability and maybe do some theory crafting for whether we can take on any of the various bosses. Having a look at the season journey, we still need another 1,500 cinders from the Helltide, so we are going to have to go back there. But world bosses and nightmare dungeons and leveling are really the key things that we're going to do, because so many things revolve around them. They really do. Okay, let's drink an expertise elixir. Sure, that seems like a good plan. And we're going to hop on in. Sorry, I'm going all over the place. Monster lifesteal? Yeah. Let's go here. Not keen on the blood blisters, but we'll make it work. Now, I've talked about working on our survivability a number of times. There are still sections within the Paragon boards that we have out that would give us more survivability. But what I'm planning on doing is finding one of those Paragon board planners and seeing what's on the other legendary boards before needing to commit to them. So we don't have to spend absolutely ages walking around, or sorry, rotating them and seeing what fits in where and all that kind of stuff. Because it is fun theory crafting, but it takes a lot of effort to go through and do all that. There's a blood blister. Take that out. Right, so we're looking to return bloodstones to the pedestal. Should be pretty straightforward to find them. We'll try and get them quickly. There's one of them already, actually. I do kind of want to kill everything else behind here, but seeing it... yeah, let's kill the blood blister. Seeing as we're also trying to level up our glyphs, there's no point in stopping to kill everything. I've said this before in the past, and I do very much believe it. We should be running tier 28s right now instead of 27s. So we're already kind of behind the scale, so the more dungeons we run, the more nightmare sigils we'll find, which means the more glyphs we can upgrade.
But there's someone else, more than one person here, hunting for something. And I think if they find me, it won't go well.
Okay, we've already got the second. Killed that blood blister nice and quickly. Now, overpowered attacks doing less damage isn't really that important for us. We don't overpower intentionally very often. It's an artifact of our vampiric powers, but it's not part of the build plan, so I don't care about that being a mod on here. Everything has to die down here, so we will go full ham. And actually, we're pretty good at getting rid of the blood blisters because of our chemomancy. That's lovely to see. It's something that you're not sure whether it's going to work until you actually do it in practice. There's another nightmare sigil. Okay, we'll swing around this way. And pick these guys up. We're almost level 73, which means we should be running tier 29s for the maximum experience. There we go. There is the level up. Oh, while we're in here, let's have a look at our Paragon points. So we've already prepared for this glyph to be maxed out. Now let's head up to the next board and see what we've got. We've got more damage while berserking that we can put in. That's pretty good. Over here we have another 4% maximum life though, and that's not far for us to go and get. Or we can just get another flat 20% damage to bleeding enemies. So there's still a lot that we can do on this middle board to get direct benefits. Damage reduction from vulnerable enemies, extra vulnerable damage. I think right now we'll go for this maximum life, because we can get in total 8 more % maximum life by heading across to this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points we're going to need. And it might not be as powerful or as useful as going for resists on another legendary board. Really hard to say. I don't mind if things hit us when they're not doing that much damage. That is not a problem for me. Spin through these guys. And get rid of the blood blister. Next patch. Ooh, that's a big patch. Okay, let's get a bit of damage reduction in here. Good job I did, because we got frozen. Just let them finish doing all their popping. And we have a Resplendent Guardian. Ooh, that's very painful. We do not want to be taking that much poison damage and lightning damage so quickly. Okay. He's dead. And we got a Sacred Helm out of it. Only Sacred, not Ancient. But it is still resources. At the very least, we salvage these things up, so it's not a bad thing. "19 mobs remain." Now we just need to kill the Harbinger and we're done. Really simple dungeon, Leviathan's Maw. I love it. That's actually given us some XP from Hawazar as well. Right, so all these points are going to go into Revenge. We'll head back to town, have a quick look at our stuff, and head in and grab another dungeon. We are so close to having it rank 15. And after rank 15, there is like benefit to leveling it up further, but we'll get much more immediate benefit by leveling up one of our other glyphs.
The forge is ready. Whatever you need, you can still use these.
Right, protecting helm, no. Encroaching wrath, no. I mean, it's a very, very nice thing if we were doing something with it, but let's have a look at the stats on it. Actually, overpowered damage isn't used to us, but damage to close enemies is huge. And it is a lot of damage upgrade. So we need to imprint it. That's fine. Lucky hit chance is nice. We could re-roll that overpower damage into something else. I think we change over to this. I think we imprint it and change over to it. Can't upgrade it to max because we need Forgotten Souls, which means we can't re-roll the overpower damage. We're going to lose 99 strength. But that is a significant damage boost for us. That is a significant damage boost. Okay, this other axe, let's have a look. Overpower damage we don't really care about. Basic skill damage don't care about. Damage to injured enemies is fine. Damage while berserking is fine. So it's the overpower damage that we'd want to roll into something else. I like the fact that it's got damage to healthy enemies on the top. It's just, it is a lower item power than our current one, and it's not ancient. So, that's going to go.
There's that.
So we need to salvage this up and imprint this. We'll do the imprinting first, just in case. Last thing I want is for us to end up slightly gimped by the acid flux. Use the tools.
It is done.
And that gives us some gem bits. There we go.
Something out there killing us and no one will do anything.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. That's for certain. Okay. Imprint. With Death Wish. 7,000 Thorns while berserking. That is such a step up. Okay. Very happy. Very, very happy. Right, so we want to unsocket these. Put them in. At some point we are going to get enough gems to do more gem upgrades and reworks, but it's going to be a while. The disadvantage of needing our wonderful green emeralds for everything. So you get salvaged up. Hey, we got 2 Forgotten Souls, so we could try re-rolling that overpower damage.
I can break that down.
It's not enough that we can actually upgrade this because we need 6, but we could get the overpower damage re-rolled into maybe something more useful to us. So let's try that. So enchant. Overpower damage. Extra vulnerable damage. I'll take it. I will take it. It's not a brilliant roll on it, but it will do for the moment.
Don't be a stranger. Come back soon.
Okay, we can hop in and do another dungeon. What do we get? We've got 28. Yeah, let's do the 28. Pour potion breakers. Ooh. Increase the cooldown of your next potion up to 7 seconds. Nasty. After this dungeon, we'll probably do some gambling. And the following level, we can put some more of the season embers in. Because I think we get 2 more at level 74. This is so much more powerful. And this is the kind of upgrade that I was talking about. Getting level appropriate kits really makes a difference. Yeah, so we want to be a bit proactive with drinking our potions, I think. Okay, we'll keep pushing across for the extra health. And we are going hunting for silken spires. Now, luckily we have other ways than potions to heal, but this is a potentially very dangerous modifier on this dungeon. Look at the amount of damage they take when I've got Berserking up. That is super satisfying. The poison damage really isn't doing that much to us because we're maxed out on poison resist, so this is a good dungeon for us to be in. As long as we're paying attention to what's around us, we're not going to get ourselves in too much trouble. Okay, in for this Silken Spire. Still got one to find. Let's head down this little bit first. No, it's not down here, but we'll still kill these guys. So yeah, the more ancient things we find, the more forgotten souls we're probably going to find. So the more upgrades we can do on our weapon. Sacred's nice, but it's not what we want. We want the best all the time. Absolutely no patience. Okay, that was pretty intense. But it all worked out well. So, more strength, more dexterity. I think we're going to need more strength because our strength has dropped. Let's have a look over at this board. Yeah, we need more strength, more willpower. Dexterity's fine. So, whenever we have the opportunity, it's going to be strength. Losing such a big amount from our weapon is actually going to make a big difference. It's going to take us a while to recover that. Okay, down into the Corrupted Sands. And hunting for the spider crawlers. Got one just up here. That is a lot of nastiness going on in there. Now our overpower damage may not be as high as it could have been, but I'm still very happy with the choice to switch over to vulnerable damage there. We're going to have more benefit against bosses, really, with that. Okay, one spider crawler left to find. Ooh. A trapped healing well. Intriguing. Now with this, I'm again trying to keep up our damage reduction from combat play. But this could be very dangerous if there's guys that are looking to explode popping out of the ground. Luckily, we're really solid against... Wow, look at the amount of experience we got from that. That was just crazy. Sacred Axe. Not even an ancestral one. Right, okay. This is going to go in here. We'll open this resplendent chest and see if it's a trapped one. It is not. Bit of a shame. I was kind of looking forward to the massive horde coming in. Push through you. Still looking for this last guy. I think they're going to be... Oh, maybe they will be down here, actually. Yeah, there they are. There we go, dungeon done. Just getting in and smacking them round the face. Revenge is up to level 14. Okay, so probably just 3 more dungeons will get us there. We might be able to get that done today. And we are just a smidgen away from being level 74. So I did say we were going to do some gambling. Let's do that. See if we can get Razor Plate. It's unlikely, but there's always a chance. We don't really have many obols to spend anyway. Actually, let's just see if we can hand this in first.
I wondered what happened to them.
There we go. That gave us a level. So extra potion healing. From next level, we start getting more life. So, Curiosity Vendor. We want chest pieces.
Just tell your friends where you got it.
Really, we want one that's going to be giving us damage reduction if we can have it.
You've got the magic touch.
Or...
Just tell your friends where you got it.
that's actually... no, it's not amazing. Yeah, or we want the
Just
unique...
Tell your friends where you got it.
Okay, we're going to have to make some space.
Try another.
I will try another in just a moment. So, what have we got? These boots could just go. In fact, everything that's not ancient could just go.
There's that.
Unless it's got a specific thing that we're looking to extract, then there's no point in really keeping it around.
Not bad. There's a lucky find, eh?
That's quite nice. That is quite nice. Now, at the moment, we have a sacred one that is 0.9%. We extract this 0.9%. I think we've got a better one ready already. But it means that we've got a spare that we can move across to if we get an okay-ish helm. So we're going to extract that. We'll put this one under the hammer though.
Don't ruin all that work.
And then we can hop in and do another dungeon.
If you want the work done, let's get started. That's how that's done.
There we go. All extracted. So, in terms of consumables, 28 is what we were just running. That's 28. 29. Let's do a 29. So we'll salvage up all the 27s. We've got the 29 and we've got spare 28 just in case. Could also do a teeny bit of upgrading. May as well do Metamorphosis. Still waiting for those last couple of levels of other things. Okay, into the 29. We deal extra physical damage. That's good. They have resistance breakers. That could be pretty dangerous. Only up to 25%, but still worth us paying attention to. So these mobs are still only 9 levels higher than us. We could actually be doing a level 30. And from level 30 and above, you start to get Distilled Fear, I think it is, for summoning one of the world bosses. Okay, we need to get the pristine key from the small collar in this place. Now, good thing about this dungeon in particular is these guys are doing physical damage. So even though they're doing resistance breakers, until we get something that's fire enchanted or cold enchanted really, or lightning enchanted would be the biggest concerns. We should be pretty survivable. Greed Shrine, sure, we'll do Greed Shrine. There's the key. So now we need to open the memorial gate. Oh, which is actually right here. Well, that was relatively quick. Okay, this is the point where things are going to get potentially kind of dangerous. Oh, geez, potentially kind of dangerous. Right, let's, just in case, drink a death evasion elixir. Probably not necessary, but just in case. That's going to last us probably for the rest of this episode. And we need to get in and kill the Blasphemists. There's one just nearby. We're not suffering a cooldown on any of our Ow. Potions. Oh, jeez, that was, yeah, very nasty. Oh, God, it's the butcher. Right, we need to get out. Like, I don't mind fighting the butcher, but I don't want to fight the butcher with this guy. No, that is a big fat no. So I reckon we're probably going to be fine fighting him. It's just the other guy is going to make it so hard. Right, the other guy's gone. Oh, jeez, that was a nasty combination. Whew, hand relax. We didn't need to use our death evasion elixir, so we've still got that. Let's put on demon slaying for the extra experience. We killed the butcher at tier 4 with another guy. Wow. I'm not stressed. You're stressed. I mean, if you're gonna going out because the butcher decided to come into the dungeon when you're already kind of pushing things to the max, I think that's the most understandable way to go. Almost killed him in one with those thorns there. I really can't wait until we get Razor Plate. Everything will die instantly. Okay, Resplendent Chest. It's just nice and straightforward to open that one. So yeah, resistance breakers are probably our biggest threat because most of our resistances aren't overstacked. Where, like, if we could get our resistances up an additional 25%, then it wouldn't be so much of an issue because they'd resistance breakers would pull it down to the cap. That's one reason to overstack them, I guess.
We got separated. My friends were cut down. I won't last on my own.
That's alright, I don't mind coming in and helping you for a bit here.
Can't take any more.
So it's a lot of ranged damage. As with all these things, mostly it's experience for us. Ooh, nice two-handed sword. Probably going to salvage that up, but going to be curious to see what it has on it. Oh, an ancestral unique weapon. That might be the grandfather. And now we need to speak to the adventurer. Look, I saved you.
Without you, I'd be dead. I think I can manage from here. Please, take this.
What did they drop? They didn't drop anything, or is it just please take all the blood from the well? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's more obols. Let's put the points into maximum life. And what did we get? Ooh, it wasn't the grandfather, it's Ancient's Oath. So it's actually, it's a little bit worse than our current one, just because we would need to... Oh, this is the one that my brother wants. This is the one my brother wants because of the Steel Grasp modifier on it. It's got really nice mods on it, other than the Steel Grasp. But that's pretty cool that we found it. So, back in. Looking for this last blasphemer.
I'm out of fury.
Yeah, honestly, I don't mind when they stun us if they die during the process. Trying to get the cold guy gone quickly. There we go. Barrier has been dispelled. We can move forwards. Because our cold resist is one of the lowest, getting elementally cold attuned guys killed quickly means we're going to be a bit more likely to survive. Same with the lightning, but less so because our lightning's actually not terrible. I mean, our cold's not terrible, but with resistance breakers, it ends up low enough to worry about.
I'm low on fury.
Okay, that is an additional 4% life coming in. So max is currently 5507. Wow, 5704. So almost 200 extra life for that. Which means that the other, the next Paragon point we put in is going to be another 100 life on top. That's a very painful place to be, but at the same time, they're dying quickly enough. Okay, nothing up in that corner. So, back to the barrier we go. We're definitely not quite going to have enough time to upgrade Revenge, which is a shame. I mean, I was hoping we would, unless we get two very quick things to run after this. But given we face the Butcher, I think it's fine that we slow down a little. Him standing in the middle of those things is kind of annoying, but we are getting a good amount of stun on him right now. Look at his stun meter shooting up. Our Whirlwind really isn't our damage producing method, but it works enough. An Ancestral Polearm. Ooh. Ring of Red Furor. That's kind of interesting. Like, it's not overpowered, but it's still a little bit cool. So we found two unique items. in very, very short succession after finding none with his character for the last batch of episodes. Well, basically this entire character's life. Okay, well, we've got time to do one more. Let's just put things under the hammer first. Orwin pulls in enemies. It is an ancestral legendary helm, so it is going to be better than our current thing. So extra basic attack speed, that's kind of interesting, but not really important. Steel grasp not important. Life on kill not important. So this is just going to go under the hammer. It's an interesting weapon, but it's a two-handed sword, and we're looking to use axes. So this is going to go under the hammer as well. That gives us at least a Forgotten Soul from it. Ancient's Oath. It is a pretty nice weapon. I'm not going to lie, but under the hammer it goes. Ring of Red Fury. We don't need it. Extra resource generation, attack speed, maximum fury. All of these are nice, but they're just not nice to us. And extra damage for standing still. Yeah, it's not what we need. And the ultimate skill damage would need to re-roll that off it anyway. Okay, well, we got a couple of Forgotten Souls from that. Let's just check our materials. We've got 2. It would be enough to do a reroll, but let's save up for 6 so we can do an upgrade instead. Prey on the Weak. Up to rank 3. Extra damage to vulnerable enemies. Jagged Spikes. Up to rank 3. This is really good. And we'll just put points into anything else at this point. So, Accursed Touch is still level 2, Flowing Veins is still level 2, but the others are all up. Awesome. What do we get? We got tier 29, we got tier 29, tier 29, tier 29, tier 29, tier 28. I guess we're doing a 29. We could salvage these up and do a 30, actually. Let's go craft a 30 and we'll finish on something a bit bigger. Yeah, we would need 9 Distilled Fear to go after that. So 30 to 35. It is a 35. Wow, that is too big. 32. We could try a 32. It would be over the top, though. Okay, what we'll do is we'll salvage up all except one of these. So we've still got that 29 left. And we'll try and make some more. Like, ideally I want 31, I think. There's a 31. Cool. Let's do a 31. So Blood Blister, fine. Burning damage, physical resist, slowing projectiles. Yeah, we can manage all of that.
Good business and fortune to you.
Just as long as we don't face the Butcher again, it's going to be fine. Already the dungeon's trying to kill us with traps. Gotta be careful. Snake cult summoning bastards. Right. To the obelisk. That ritual leader just melted. I did not even really see what happened to him. There we go. Get them all together. The whirlwind does actually, now and then, it does work in our favour. It's just, it's not often.
Fury.
Yeah, and as I said before, the Hemomancy takes out the Bloodlisters so easily. It does feel like the area is a little bit sparsely populated, he says, running into a giant group. Yeah, so these are one level too high for us right now, but they are manageable. And I do feel like we're quite survivable against them. There is one of our next targets on the map.
I'm low on fury.
We're being stunned a little. Let's not stand being stunned in there. Oh no, we're scared in place. Always a concern, of course, but not too bad. Okay. 5704 health, 5807. Yeah. 100 extra health, just like I thought. Luckily, with the Thorns, it's so possible to focus on your target and let things kill themselves around you. There we go. We'll ignore the straggler. Keep looking for our targets. There's still two to find in this place. Sounds like someone's breaking things. There's a target. Try and not get stunned by the guy with the big hammer, but I want to be close to the elites, so when we do get hit, if we needle flare, we affect them properly. Got that one just in time. Yeah, nothing in there that we care about. Let's keep looking. Now those Bloodlisters might not do much damage, but I definitely don't want to risk it on the off chance that they do something significant. Oh, there's one behind us. We'll just have to hope we've got enough health to tank the explosion when it goes off. This one's really not bad. This one is really not bad. Let's head to the door. It's just over this way. We'll ignore that blood blister for now.
I'm low on fury.
A little bit stunned. Clearly not keen on that. This blood blister we're going to have to properly deal with. We'll just position ourselves so we're not right in the middle of the fear bit. There's level 75, so now the mobs are level appropriate for us. I'm not going to put the Paragon point in right this second because I'm going to need to decide what we're aiming for next. So this one will end up getting saved until I can do the Paragon board planning. We're just supposed to be finding our way to the Ravenous Hall at the moment. These guys are superfluous to what we need. So, question is it up there? Yeah, here it is. Right, we need to kill Zoran within this hall. Grab the chest, kill the elite that popped out of the ground. Like, how the hell was he hiding under the floorboards? Definitely make sure that blood blister doesn't persist. Yeah, the ranged mobs being slow isn't that much of a problem for us in this one, because everything is charging at us to try and kill us. I don't mind being a little bit slowed down while moving around, and it doesn't last too long either, which is really good. I've mentioned before about player agency and how important it is for the player to still feel that they can do stuff. Stunning is a pain. Slowing it's not anywhere nearly as bad because you can still do stuff. And that's the difference between a good mechanic that can add some depth to the gameplay and a bad mechanic that just makes people wait. And if you're paying for a game and then you're having to wait to play it, that's not an enjoyable thing for the people involved. Ooh, channeling shrine is cursed. All right.
I'm low on fury.
That's some big guys. I like the different waves coming out of this. We've definitely done enough. Still got this last wave to finish up.
I don't have enough fury.
Right, Fiery Succubus, you are the last mob to defeat. There we go. And of course you drop a blood blister. Ooh, ancestral boots. And a witch's travel totem. That's a cosmetic. Right. Having this channeling shrine means we can hurry on in and find where the sanctum is. And it's over here. We're just going to push in while we have the channeling shrine because it's going to be a big benefit in the fight. Let's not be in the lasers. It is hurting, but it's not too bad. Okay, got a good stun on her. She is doing a lot of damage to us. But it's mostly because of our lightning resist. Or lack of, I should say. Almost got her. There we go. Our first tier 30. And she dropped a blood blister at the end. Right. Points go into revenge. We will finish revenge off next time. I'm going to head back to town. I'm going to have a look through the items that we've picked up. And then I'm going to do some planning for the Paragon board and see which way we want to go. Whether we're going to push for another legendary node or just work on more defensive and offensive stuff within the areas we've got. And that's going to take a little bit of time, so just before we go, we'll just spend the last little bit of blood that we have. But I feel like we're making really good progress. I want to go to the Helltide next. And actually, did we get any Distilled Fear? I don't know if we got any Distilled Fear from that. Doesn't look like it. But we did get another couple of tier 31s. So we're going to be able to run them quite happily. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Diablo 4. See you soon.